Hey YouTube, Smoking Uncle Frank here, and my sleepy kitty cat over here, getting comfortable. I didn't really plan on making a video today. I just, I don't know, bored I guess, nothing else to do. So on lockdown, I don't know how long this is gonna last. Hope it's over soon. But the bright side is I'm still getting paid, even though I'm stuck at home. My boss is still giving me my paychecks, and he's considering it. I guess I don't know. Not vacation time or anything. I still got my vacation time, so I guess I'm blessed in that way. Not a lot, not a lot going on pipe wise, because well, I haven't gotten out much and really don't have the money to spend on it anyways. It's kind of just kicking back. I've been lazy the last almost a month now. Well, half a month anyways. Been about 3 weeks I think I've been home now, give or take something. I don't know. It's been so long I lost track. Been playing a few video games and bought a few video games. Smoke a little bit of Stonehaven right now. I think it's Stonehaven, Stonehenge, Stonehenge, not Stonehaven. I got some of that though too. I got some of that back in the cellar. But anyway, just been picking up some video games and things. I bought this game online. It's a Japanese version for the Dreamcast of Illbleed, which is a lot cheaper than the American version. And it's really, I mean, it's still English voices and everything in the game. So because I'm a silly, goofy collector, I went out and I saw this online. Don't let the price tag fool you. If you can see that or not, it says $9.99 on there. I wish I paid only $9.99 for it. Anybody that's familiar with video games and knows anything about some of these old games, you probably know what this thing goes for. It it's heartbreaking. It's like, and I, when I bought it, I thought, well, geez, Japanese, but it's still got English voiceover, so great. I play the game. So I went out and I bought bought this other one, D2. Now it's playable, but all the words and everything when the characters speaking it, it's all in Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese, so there's not a lot of voices. You can still play the game. It's still quite playable, but I wanted to hear the voices, so I went out and bought the American version. A whole lot more money. This was I forget what did I pay for this thing. Let's see, I got it on my phone here. Go to my eBay. Because that's how I got it. I wasn't going to go to my usual gaming store because they want even more for it. They have it, but I compared the prices and shopped around a little bit. And let's see. Yeah, I paid $14 for it. The American version was like, you don't want to know. I'm not. You go look it up yourself if you're curious. If you have it. Unfortunately, I've got my Dreamcast has been modified, been modded, so it'll play both Japanese and it'll play the English games. The one that was really expensive, which I didn't get in the American version, I bought the Japanese version, but was House of the Dead. House of the Dead for the Sega Saturn is a couple $100, give or take, if you find the English version. But there's no voices in the House of the Dead. Well, very little. I mean, even the Japanese version, it still has English voices in it. Funny that the D2 though, D2 is all in Japanese. It's all spoken in Japanese, which was a little bit disappointing. when I bought it, I thought, well, geez, they must do this with all games. Apparently, they don't, though. They fooled me on that. But I've been trying to get through this just little bit every day. I've been playing a little bit of this D2. Now that I got the American version. The only problem was is they didn't have the manual. I thought there was a manual with this one, but there wasn't. They just gave me the. I got the box art and the game, and I can get the manual. I got the manual. There's a. You go online and type in D2 Dreamcast manual, and it's gonna pop up, and there'll be a PDF for most of the old games. You can find PDFs of them, and you can just look at them on your computer. So good enough, I guess. I mean, considering the fact that with the manual, this game is about 150 bucks. Without this, I didn't pay that for it. I paid 70 something for it. I think still a little bit pricey, but yeah, I wanted it, and I'm nuts, so I got it. Now I just gotta play through it. Can't have a thing sitting there after I spent that kind of money. I better play it because I got so many games down there. It isn't funny. I mean, games that I bought a long time ago, and now that I'm on house arrest, so to speak, I've been revisiting a lot of them, trying to pluck through some of them, play some of the ones that I haven't. I've been playing what I have been playing lately is Resident Evil 2, not the new one, the old one. I've got the old one, the original old one that was on the PlayStation, the original PlayStation 1. Been playing that on my big old Sony Trinitron over there. That TV's great. So anyway, that's pretty much all I've been up to. Just kind of been just goofing around. I've been getting my game on, I guess, and just sitting around the house all day, smoking my pipe and watching some YouTube. Watching quite a bit of YouTube actually. Playing some old video games. Finding some old video games that I bought a long time ago that now suddenly I got this time, so I've been trying to play some of them. Not playing them all because it takes so long, but I guess I'll mess around with that uh, Illbleed. That's what the game is. That Illbleed, which is kind of an interesting game. It's like you're in this giant amusement park. It's considered a horror game, but it's more of a comedy than anything. It's well, I'll try to show you some pictures, and I got the manual with this American version here that I got. The Japanese version has the manual too, but the trouble is I can't read Japanese, so it's not much good to me. Um, you go through these different scenarios, and basically you just go through a bunch of little stages. I'm gonna try to find something here with a bigger picture of something for you because they got little screenshots on here and not much good. But if I can't find one, I'll show you anyway. But well, basically, what you do is you go to these different like movie theaters or like you enter each one and you got to go through it. The first one, which is called what's it called? Well, you got a drugstore where you can buy drugs. Yeah, you get to buy adrenaline and things like adrenaline and oh, I forget what they all are. Adrenaline, different things to keep your character alive, basically. Um, not drugs. Just anyway. And the premise of the whole game is that basically you go through and you get a pair of these what they call horror glasses or horror monitors or something in the first part of the game. You got to pick them up, which what it does is it allows you to spot things you can't see because you got sixth sense and you got smell and you got sight and different things, but there's like a little thing up above that bleeps when you're near something, and what you do is you have to zoom in on things and mark them with your horror monitor. Problem is that takes away. um, adrenaline, I believe it is. It's your brain power basically goes down. If your brain power is too low, you can't use a hormone anymore. You can't pick things out. And if you run up on something that happens to be a bad thing, you can pick up good things too. But if you run up on a scene where something's gonna attack you or something, and you don't have market, you you're gonna bleed some, and you're gonna lose points. So basically, you got to market. Sometimes there's something there, sometimes there's nothing there, and it still takes away your adrenaline, regardless of whether you if you mark it, whether there's something there or not. If there's something there and you've marked it, well, you get back something. So anyway, that's basically it. If you want to see more of it, if you buy the game or go watch it on YouTube, if you don't want to spend the money, because this was not a cheap game. Anybody out there, I'm sure there's some of you out there that play video games. You know about Illbleed, and crazy old Uncle Frank went out and bought the thing. So even after he had the Japanese version, which was like it was cheap, it was a lot cheaper Japanese. You know, only thing is I can't read the manual on it, but for the price, I mean the game is a disc is in perfect shape. It's like brand new. It's like a brand new disc. So was the other one. Better be considering what they cost. But this one was cheaper. This one was I think this one. I think I paid about $60 for this one. That other one there I paid about 3 times that actually. Anyway, that's all I've been up to. Just enjoying my time off. I guess I'm a bit of an introvert, so sitting at home doesn't really bother me too much. It's gonna be weird getting back to work though. It's gonna be a strange experience once I go back. That'll be like I'll have to learn my job all over again or something. It's been so long since I picked up a pair of tweezers to put an eye loop in my eye, other than at home to look at close things. You know how I do that. I'm too lazy to pick up my glasses. I want to read the small print on something. I put my eye loop on it to read it, which is kind of silly, but that's the way I am. Anyway, not a lot to talk about. Just thought I'd check in with y'all and let you know I'm still okay. I haven't gone out any, so how the hell am I going to catch anything? We're safe. I'm glad this one here doesn't go out because I found out on the news that apparently felines, cats, and some of the cats at the I guess the zoos, the large cats, they tested positive for coronavirus. So I wouldn't want this little one over here to get sick. She doesn't go out though. She stays inside. She's a house cat. She's happy just sitting right over here next to me, and I'm happy with that too. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Everybody have a great one. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe. Uncle Frank signing off. Bye bye all.